Hello everyone, welcome to a stream. Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty good. Hello, Dragon Super. Hello everybody, thanks for showing up. So in a second, I'm going to swap over and we're gonna let Steve, the person we're streaming with, just give you the usual intro. So hopefully you had time to read the beginning. Little triple trio stream here going on. So hopefully we have no tech problems. But I'm going to swap it over and we're going to listen to Steve.
Defense?
Onyx has a... What's our base defense?
Okay, I'm here.
105.
Oh, no. Yeah. Onyx is 160. That's nowhere near Onyx level.
160. Oh, wow. I totally spaced on that.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Matt.
Yo. Alright, guys. Anybody in chat, just let me know if I need to adjust some volume.
Yep. Alright, so just let me know when you two are ready, and I will do the countdown. We can start.
Let me
Bring
mess
the
with
game
my-
up.
Let me mess with my music. No one has given me any sort of feedback whatsoever, so I'm going to assume everything is just perfect and it sounds like the most crisp sound ever.
Right.
Very crisp.
Not a hint of complaining. Don't you dare complain when the run starts. Okay, I got... Don't forget Erica, don't forget Strength, and I got a list of the 50 level up moves, just so I don't forget.
Do you have to remind yourself not to forget Erica because you don't plan on doing her immediately?
Yes.
Steve
Depends,
is one...
depends on the run, but this run, I don't want to mess with Victory Bell.
Yeah, Steve was talking about Victory Bell just before the stream.
Okay, I gotta remember the options, and we are not on 3 minutes and 46 seconds. There we go.
Yeah. Other than the speed, it's kind of like Victory Bell, but you get to add Rock Slide and Earthquake.
Yeah, the speed's pretty bad.
Yeah. Plus, we don't even get the guaranteed crit with Razor Leaf. Sad.
80%?
That's still pretty good, but we all know it's not going to crit when we need it to.
Absolutely not. Okay.
That is too loud on my stream. Thank you for telling me. I will turn him down.
Who said that?
Nobody. It's top secret information.
I just need to
Yeah,
go into
I
the
have-
options once.
Yeah. Just once and back out.
I hate that it doesn't, the solo options don't change like right then.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
we've
and
been
do
trying to get
not,
that worked
under
on.
any circumstances, click the options when the game starts.
I don't think I've
If you
ever,
do-
I've never accidentally went into the options, but I think this will be the run where I just magically do it.
God, I do it all like once every like 3 or 4 runs. But if you do accidentally click the options, it will then freeze it at C2, so you will have to unfreeze your game hook, change it back to C0, and freeze it.
God.
Yeah. It just sucks. Like, they put it right next to the save button, so you gotta make sure not to overpress.
I should be ready. I'm going to try to start the timer and freeze it at the same time, I guess.
Okay. Alright.
So whenever you're ready.
I am ready.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. And if anyone in Gym Leader Matt's stream is wondering who made this awesome sprite, it was me. Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Actually, that Torterra front sprite was one of the hardest front sprites I've worked on in a while. Like, it was hard to get all those small details to fit.
I'll give you a tip of whatever. Like, you don't actually have to use the Shades of Grey if you don't want to. They will load in the ROM. So if you just want to
Yeah,
know
I've
what the
always-
sprite's looking like, you could just do like
Yeah.
the 2 shades of green.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
know
can
I
even-
don't have to use
Go
the
ahead.
2 shades of gray. I know I don't have to use the 2 shades of gray, but I just try to include as much shading and detail as I can.
And if you ever want to, you could use any colors you really wanted to, as long as game dev uses an unused palette for it, which really isn't that big of a deal, but most of the time you don't have to. Some
No.
Pokemon just have like really distinct colors.
He just uses default color palettes. I just have him just choose which one he thinks looks good. Man, starting with Thrash is pretty nice.
Yeah, Thrash is a pretty good move. I've encountered every Pidgey.
Yep. If you guys are wondering why we started with Thrash, since Torterra can get an egg move, and Gym Leader Matt wanted to do it, he gave his one... He was allowed to choose an egg move, and he chose Thrash.
Here's my goal for the playthrough. I'm going to play the riskiest run ever.
Ooh.
So basically the anti-Steve. Got it.
I'm about to play the riskiest I ever played. I don't even know if I'll save it.
Okay, well, I can't have that.
Do you think you guys will learn Solar Beam at level 8?
Already did.
I didn't even get the chance to learn it. I skipped over that level.
Yeah.
So that means you've defeated Brock already?
Yeah.
I just did.
Ooh.
We ain't playing around today. I seen Austin on the stream. I gotta...
Yeah, Austin's really good.
Okay. Yeah, I had just going back to the thing. I don't even... like it was a haze when I did it, but like I increased the... I was so tired of working on the back sprites at 28 by 28. It's the worst. You have no room. You can't do anything with it. And like I just increased it to 48 to Gen 2 size.
Yeah. I just wonder how you can get that to fit in Gen 1. Like, I don't know
You
how
gotta,
you had to...
You gotta expand the banks. It's
Really?
a very complicated... Not complicated. There's tutorials for it somewhere. If you search on the Pret Discord, there are tutorials for it, but you can make a lot of extra room. I was getting to the point to where I just didn't have room.
Oh. I remember Game Dev and I were trying to practice making our own backboard for the first time. Trying to move stuff around in the banks just to add one Pokemon was a pain in the butt.
Yes, you have to... I made a lot of extra room. I was just so tired of dealing with it. Okay. Please.
That would make sense.
Paris.
I think
Please.
we pretty much just deleted the entire gambling slot machine.
Yeah, that's a good one to do. Oh my god.
Oh, Matt, do you still have your Paris Mount Movement app on?
No.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if you got like lucky or you left that on.
No, I didn't catch it. I'm just saying, please, Paris.
Oh.
Okay, I have a slot problem with my routing here. Am I playing blue version?
Yes.
Okay. Has it been long
Well, you
enough in the
didn't get a
stream where I
Paris.
can cuss?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't mind.
Fuck that Geodude.
Heck
It
yeah,
wasted
brother.
14 balls.
You bought more than 14 balls.
I
Oh,
bought
man.
15.
Steve's been telling me to start buying 10, but 14, man.
If I see
Tried.
if I
Yeah.
see a Paris, I'm gonna lose my mind. So Sandshrew.
I tried to buy 11, but a lot of the times I only reach 10 before I give up clicking down.
Yeah, it's not like Gen 2 where you just press up.
It's really weird how inconsistent it is. Like, when you select a move, you can press up to go down, but like when you're learning a move, you can't do that.
I hate that. I feel like that cost me so much time.
I was gonna ask, has that ever cost you a run before?
Yes, like learning a move in the wrong slot.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, we got a backup plan. That's what I was worried about when I was thinking about this run. I was like, it's gonna be like the Paris or the Geodude or something. But I didn't think it would be the Geodude just eating every ball.
It took 7 Pokeballs to catch the Paris, and I think I got 1 turn within the 6 Pokeballs.
This isn't good. I gotta recover.
Hey, Matt, have you ever had a run where you couldn't find a Paris, but you caught a Spearow, so you traded it for a Farfetch'd?
Yes. It's very rare, but
I've had it happen a few times.
I don't like the way it feels, but if you have to do it, you have to do it. Like if you're in a setting like this.
Yeah. Yeah, how I basically do it is if I have a Spearow and I'm like approaching the Super Nerd and I don't have a Paris, I'll try and catch a Geodude so at least I have a Dig user and I'll just trade the Spearow. But having Cut and Fly on the same Pokemon throws
It's
off
weird.
my muscle memory.
And catching a Geodude early and having to dig before strength, not the best either.
Oh boy.
Okay, my main adjustment is going to be to keep Tackle instead of get rid of something else.
All right. I got my first reset.
Where was it at?
What was it? Sand Attack?
Oh, I got hit by Sand Attack on Pidgeotto, and I hit myself too many times.
I know that feeling.
I actually set up one Meditate on the Pidgeotto and it missed Sand Attack, so I got lucky.
2 resets.
Man, Thrash just makes the Nugget Bridge so good.
I got hit with the Sand Attack too, but I don't want to speak too soon, but
Okay, well, I had the Pidgey decide to change its move. Went way better. Oh wow, this is the first round where I didn't pick up a single potion. Not even the one that's in front of the bug catcher.
my XP bar is broken. Thank you for. If I had to guess, it has to be something like within this ROM or something. But we do not have time to figure that out, so you're just gonna have to deal with that. Was it working at the start? Does anybody know?
Oh, that was
Anybody
nice.
think they'll
Game Dev.
do Mega Drain at 27?
I'll pass.
I think I'll pass you.
Hey,
I just feel
Steve,
so
Game Dev-
defeated by that Geodude.
Yeah, Steve had a run. I think it was Blaziken. He couldn't find a Paris, and then he tried to catch
I
the
watched
Sandshrew,
that.
but it like blew through all of his Pokeballs, and he had to go back or something.
No, he just skipped the Sandshrew, didn't he? Like,
Yeah, I did skip it.
and it just derailed.
Yeah, I think he had to catch a Diglett.
Sometimes I don't know if you guys feel this way, but if something like that happens early in the run, sometimes I feel more motivated later. Like, I'll just start like cutting every corner I can and playing a little bit better to see if I can make it up.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've done
definitely.
that before.
Sometimes, like, when you do that, you have to literally cut every corner. Otherwise, you are just not going to compete.
It's been broke the whole time. Okay. Yeah, it works normally. I didn't, like, we just got the ROM and stuff together, so unfortunately, I do not have the time to
Yeah,
troubleshoot
sorry
that.
about that.
No, I mean, it's just to the next level. I think
Maybe
I'll be fine.
do you have to go in your overlay and change the XP group for that XP bar?
No, I have a. Oh, I know what it is, actually.
It might have. If you're looking at a JSON file, it's probably looking at a Pokemon that doesn't exist.
I put Torterra in, but I doubt it's in there. Is Torterra maybe? Why did I go in the box shop? What am I doing right now?
Game Dev and I fixed that part just yesterday. We had medium, slow, and fast flip-flopped.
Ah. Yeah, I got a
Not
JSON
ideal.
file set up, and it's probably something to do with the species or something like that.
Maybe.
It's something very minor. Like I just played a run earlier of something I'm working on, but
You guys gonna get Body Slam?
I was on my way to get it, but now I'm debating if it was even worth it. Actually, no. I think it will be worth it later, but Thrash is just so useful.
Oh, I am definitely going to have both Thrash and Body Slam, and once Thrash outlives its usefulness, I'll switch.
Come on, 4-turn Thrash. You can do it.
I'm doing a very quick pause because I don't have my control set up, and I only notice it when
That's okay.
a very certain thing happens, and it just happens. So I need to set my controls real quick.
That's okay.
Controls.
We always do our winners based on like what the timer says, so you don't get punished for pausing because of problems.
Okay.
Game dev, can you please delete your own comment there?
What did he say?
Can you mute yourself?
I literally can't say it. It's actually mean.
Is he being mean to Matt?
Just in general.
Now I'm kind of curious.
No. Please drop the curiosity.
Okay, then I'll stop.
Oh, I think I did this backwards too.
Wrong move. Thrash was not enough to defeat the Pidgey or the Raichu. It was an accident.
I actually set up a meditate before sweeping with Thrash.
I don't even have meditate anymore.
Really? I'm just using it to hold off till Swords Dance. Hey Matt, do you think on 4 times speed you're going to use the bike?
I don't know. I haven't played times 4 speed in quite a while.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh my god. I made a horrible mistake. I have a save state. And I'm resetting for a dumb reason.
That's fine. We've got rewind enabled just
A
for
move.
like the dumbest
I
of the
learned to
dumb.
move over the wrong spot.
Right.
Yeah, Steve and I have an emergency rewind button for that.
Like I taught Solar Beam over Thrash really early on in the run.
It's going to happen a lot. There's a lot of extra moves. And I don't have them all memorized.
Yeah, the newer generation, they just gave him so many level up moves. And we had to find a one-for-one replacement for everything, so naturally there's just a lot of level up moves.
And the instant speed doesn't give you any time either.
No, because you're like on the mode where you're just doing whatever.
Yeah. In the end, though, it is worth it being on instant speed for this. Like, I think the fast text compared to instant, I think it's like an extra 10 minutes you save just from text alone.
I have an exact. I don't know about times 4 speed, but I know with my runs when I swapped over, I had to do like a bunch of, rather than replay like 60 runs, I needed to do whatever, like do a calculation. It's like 9% or something like that. I did like a bunch of number crunching on it.
Hey, Steve, I just want to make sure you know this. The sign on the next to the soda machines do not sell soda pops, so don't talk to it.
Good call. I appreciate it very much.
Yeah.
I make sure to point out it every time that happens to me too.
Yeah, Matt, have you ever tried buying a soda pop from the machine, but you keep talking to the sign?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of signs I keep talking to. A lot of little weird things I'll just bump into. I've got to play catch up. I hate that Geodude. I'm just thinking about it. Imagine a Geodude just with getting 14 balls thrown at it. And then not only that wasting the time, but also forcing you to go buy Pokeballs and catch a Sandshrew after. Awful.
I remember a run recently where I bought 10 Pokeballs and the Spearow, I had to catch it at full health. It took like 8 Pokeballs, and I had almost none for the Paris.
I was even like prepared. I was like, oh, 15, that's way more than enough. That's over buying. But no. If I keep Tackle, that'll probably solve the problem.
I get the feeling both of you are going to do this too, but I have Dig on my Torterra. I had the chance to learn Earthquake. I'm actually going to say no just to keep Dig, and then I'll just teach the TM later.
That's a strategy.
I was just thinking both of you would probably do it just because Dig is just useful to have. Unless you never taught it to your Torterra.
I did not.
That's alright, so you'll probably teach Earthquake then.
Yes.
Interesting choice. I guess it makes sense
Hey,
considering you get Earthquake via level up so early.
We're cutting all the corners. Oh, let's use that.
Oh, guys, Matt's serious.
I'm trying to be. I've already made too many mistakes early.
Yeah, especially with the instant text speed. Like, the margin for error is so low. Like, I think Steve and I pretty much determined that if you get a reset, the only way for you to catch up is for the other person to get a reset.
Oh, I
somewhere.
got 2 resets.
I also
still
have
at
2.
0 so far.
Yeah. It's actually kind of nice the margin for error is so low because then you get less punished for doing dumb things. Or I shouldn't say dumb things, like doing extra like training or doing little extra things like going pick up rare candies and whatnot. As long as the other person gets resets.
There's plenty of harder fights coming up to hopefully make it up. But I mean, that's assuming that nothing else goes wrong with me. Odd for catching. That could be a good call.
Oh, actually, no. An easier way to say that is you get less punished for being more prepared.
Yeah. All right, guys. Wish me luck. I'm gonna go try early Erica.
Early Erica, that is bold.
As in, I already did the tower first. Steve pretty much does Erica before the tower.
That's what I thought you meant.
No. Yeah, I feel like I should make myself clear on that. Huh.
Yeah, I'm not doing Erica.
At level 34, dig one-shots.
Nice.
Alright, so she was pretty easy. Like, just do tower and you're good to go.
What did she use?
Poison powder, when I was underground.
Whew. Taking a drink of my drink and I almost learned another move.
Yeah, that's really funny because I feel like these backboard Pokemon, they start with like the best moves. So the learn set is actually just a hindrance.
Yeah, the less moves you learn, the faster you'll get. Hello, Annie.
I'm having...
Tell Matt you said hi. Alright, hey Matt, Annie says hi.
Is that Annie C over there?
Yeah.
I know Annie. Me and Annie go way back.
Yeah, this is the first playthrough. I'm gonna make sure to pick up every Carbos I can.
Okay, that means I'm gonna have to cut Carbos just to try to hopefully make up a millisecond.
Oh God!
You know what, guys?
Cutting Carbos is crazy.
You know what, guys? I might actually do the gym leaders, so I guess Matt should skip them.
Yep, that sounds like a good plan.
I'm in the victory road right now.
Yeah, I figured that.
You guys know about the victory road skip? Dang, I thought I was the only one.
The underflow glitch.
You know something I've always been curious to try? Like, just a Pokemon that gets hindered by Brock, like Chansey, for instance. If you allow yourself to do that glitch that lets you skip Brock, could you get like a much faster time if you could just go backtrack later? Makes me wonder.
I think I've always wondered, like, if I had to make a change, I would probably put the guy who blocks you from leaving away and let you go up to Mount Moon at least. And so that way you could extra train, maybe even get Water Gun. Yeah, I don't know.
So many Pokemon would benefit from Water Gun. I literally just did Goldeen the other day, and I'm telling you, if I had started with Water Gun, oh boy, would I knock off like so much time.
Yeah, like maybe just like where that lass is next to the little Zubat's Bloodsucker sign or whatever. Maybe she stops you. Like, you gotta defeat Brock.
Oh, sorry, Annie. I forgot to fix my stream settings from last time. I forgot. I have OBS set to record at a higher frame rate, but apparently it also streams at the higher frame rate, so that's the reason my YouTube streams are always delayed.
Yeah, a YouTube stream in 30 FPS because it does not go well with high FPS.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to make a separate profile for that.
Well, I'm just bad, guys. I've battled 2 extra trainers this run so far.
There's still time. Oh, poisoned. There's still time for me to run in to extra trainers.
Well, I battled Hypno Guy in in Koga's gym, and I can't remember who the other one is.
Torterra would have a really good time with Koga's gym trainers outside of the tamers, I guess. Cut it all out. I gotta just believe in the heart of the Torterra. Oh no.
So Matt, what's the story with you and Torterra? Like, what was your reason for picking it?
I don't play many grass types, and it's got a good, unique type combination.
It certainly does, yeah. Actually, I think one of my favorite starters that we played so far, I think Steve said it too, was Delphox, because it was a fire and psychic type.
It's a pretty unique one too, yeah.
Yeah, it just completely destroyed everything. I think it's our best starter to date.
Have either of you guys watched The Legend of Korra?
Oh, yeah,
I've watched all of Avatar, but I've never finished Korra.
Well, in The Legend of Korra,
like
some people are
times.
not a big fans of The Legend of Korra, but what I do like is they go over how the Avatar came to be. And there's something called lion turtles, and Torterra resembles one big time. And each of the lion turtles was essentially just like, hey, this is where the early people lived. And whenever you left to go in the spirit world, you were given a power. So like Earth, all the powers, you got one power depending on which Earth turtle you came from.
Yeah.
And then there were problems in the spirit world, and the Avatar had to intervene, all that good stuff.
Can Torterra not learn swords dance?
It should.
It doesn't.
Does it not? What?
Oh, game dev. Come on, man.
He had to screw that up. Man,
I was picking up so much momentum.
that actually makes me upset I got rid of Meditate. Hey, game dev, can you make a second ROM for the second run and fix your mistake?
What? I just learned recover via level up. What in the world just happened?
What, you taught recover?
No, I had the opportunity. Which Pokemon has recover? Like, where did he even get this moveset?
I think
no, I'm wrong. No, recover is absolutely on the moveset. I'm just blind.
Recover is replace synthesis.
Yep, I'm blind. I'm just so dumb.
Man, yeah,
Sorry about that, Matt.
Oh no, it's fine. I was like, man, are they not aware yet?
Yeah, that's like I think that's like the third time he's forgotten a move. We had this one run we were about to do. I think it was Blaziken. He forgot to swap the moveset, and it had Delphox's starting learn set.
Well,
yeah, this is going to make this first playthrough interesting.
I don't know what he said in Steve's chats earlier, but I was going to say maybe he should focus on making the correct ROM rather than being mean.
Yeah, he needs his priorities straight. I don't think the run's going to be dead without Swords Dance. I think this thing will still do pretty good.
Not dead, but I mean, it's Swords Dance.
Yeah, it's true.
And if you got rid of Meditate, like,
yeah, I got
good
rid
luck
of Meditate.
Good luck with Lorelei. Like,
yeah, I got rid of it too. So yeah, all of us got fooled.
I still got Meditate, actually.
Oh, darn it. Now Matt might actually win now.
It did cost me Rival number 5 a couple of resets on it, though.
I also had 2 resets on Rival 5.
I was planning on just like sitting up early and just like, I can take a couple of hits, don't matter. You little critter.
I mean, I'm generally curious what Pokemon it is based off of now.
No, the moveset's correct.
Yeah, everything's correct. It's just that, yeah.
He forgot to put in Swords Dance.
That's
out of all the moves to forget, you had to just forget Mega Drain or something. We wouldn't have noticed.
Or Takedown.
Yeah.
Had to be the most important move.
Yes. I can't believe it. He did that.
Oh my god. Okay, never mind. I was trying to learn Swords Dance on Lapras, and I was like,
That is overpowered, man.
I was like, why can I not learn Surf?
That's funny.
TMO3, not HMO3. All right, let's bring it home with my 4
You
reasons.
going on a brief swim to Cinnabar?
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna join you. Wait up for me.
I just tried to push the boulder candy and I didn't have the badge.
You forgot Erica. Oh, that is funny.
I didn't forget. I just didn't remember to where I was gonna do her.
I remember telling you earlier, like after the tower, Erica's pretty much free.
He did give us the info.
Yeah, you got no one to blame but yourself, man.
We'll learn
Was
from
I
next
blaming
time.
anybody?
No.
No,
Well,
you
I was
wasn't.
just saying before you do.
Yeah, rip Akira Toriyama. I'm playing Chrono Trigger music. Completely unrelated. TM.
All right,
Well,
don't worry.
It does give your streams like a different kind of chill feeling, and I do kind of like it.
Yeah, it's mainly I base it off of Super Nintendo. Almost exclusively Super Nintendo, but there's some other stuff in there. Reminds you of falling asleep with the game on. What's Pokemon mean to me? It's a very philosophical question, Tanner.
What does it mean to me? It means pocket monsters.
Pokemon checks out. Okay, I feel bad for you guys because you don't have meditate.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Only reason I have it is because I was like seriously trying to just cut out everything. I'm not learning nothing. I just kept it.
Yeah.
I just learned it early and just kept hang on to it. I feel like if I look at the Doug Trio and I don't outspeed it, it's just gonna sand attack me. Like, do I waste 10 seconds now, or do I?
Hey, Steve, do you think you'll learn Slam?
You know, I thought about it.
I mean, you
Then I
always
said
say
no.
how good of a move it is.
You know, it's really good on Pikachu.
One time I seen somebody, I don't remember who it was streaming. They hit like 7 out of 8 slams one time. It looked really good.
Yeah,
on that
I know,
stream.
right?
That was Steve. He keeps saying
I'm joking.
It was 6 out of 6 at one point.
that literally was Steve.
I remember because you were getting quite upset that he kept saying it's good.
Every single time I used it, it definitely was a sword in his side.
Yeah, I kept telling him it was the hit chance was quite high because he would just refuse to use it. Then he would finally use it and it hits, and I'm like, shut up.
You can't go to your prized move more than you need to.
Right.
But I feel
You
like
can't
Steve
use all
should,
your fire blasts in one place.
I feel like Steve should live by what he preaches. He should teach Slam.
Yeah, don't put all your fire blast in one basket.
Exactly. I appreciate the slash Doug trio. It was very much appreciated.
No, I don't. I have no idea how. Rival number 6, like,
Man, he's slightly ahead of me right now.
pretty difficult with meditate.
Who knows? Maybe we might have the advantage just because we have to focus on sweeping.
Well, what that means, Matt has a move that I don't. Do you not have body slam, I assume?
I still have the TM. I just never taught it yet.
Oh.
Never had a reason to. Like, Thrash just has more power. And plus, Dig is a pretty good stab move anyway.
Get out of here.
Cool. I got 2 rock slide misses in a row. That's cool.
Yeah, rock slide missed on the Alakazam. There's
It actually
no...
missed Gyarados twice.
Oh, of course Charizard's faster. Darn, I had made it so lucky to Charizard.
I'm a mixture on the bike, going back to the bike thing. Like, I've done it some. Like, I just don't play ×4 a whole lot, and I don't want to use it in tight situations. I feel like it's going to cost me more time than it's worth.
I think I might go teach Body Slam now.
Game Dev, I'm really hoping to get a comment from you very soon that you have fixed Swords Dance, please.
Yeah.
I know you're watching.
If not, then I guess we'll have to plan around Meditate.
He's
I
thinking
can't
about
beat Rival 6.
He's thinking about his next mean comment. His next deflection.
Game Dev, none of us have Swords Dance because you forgot it.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. The typing and stuff, yeah, they look pretty good, but I was like, oh yeah, this thing gets Swords Dance too.
Alright, I've got to use my rare candies on Rival 6. Alright.
I guess the only, like, without meditate or setup, like, the only thing is to, like, make it to it with enough health to tank a flamethrower. Coincidentally enough, that's the only strategy with meditate. Medium slow is just a really bad, unless you, like, level up
Game
pretty
Dev,
high.
don't pass the buck. It's not unbecoming of you, please.
Is he trying to blame us or something?
He blamed you for not double checking properly.
No, I still blame him.
Ooh, that might help. I got hit by a Leer.
I mean, we write out all of the moves for him. He should check himself.
How embarrassing. So I got hit by a Leer, which allowed me to outspeed the Charizard, and then I missed a rock slide.
How's this gonna go? Yikers.
Dude, my low speed's becoming a liability right now. I was only able to outspeed that Charizard because of the Gyarados' Leer.
I know, right? I did the same thing. I honestly think, though, the reason I managed to defeat the Charizard is because the Leer actually increased my special enough to survive a flamethrower.
I don't want to talk about Lorelei with you guys yet.
Is it that bad?
Without Swords Dance.
Oh, even with Meditate, darn. Oh. Thank you.
So you're saying that I should go and consider getting Mimic?
You should probably consider being about level 70.
Oh, no.
I'm messing with y'all just a little bit.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Y'all
That's
just
fine.
have to
Steve
see.
does all the time.
You could get it might be just like Steve talked about. It might be a rest type situation. But like, what are you gonna do? You pretty much just gotta get past the dugong, like, and then maybe something can happen.
What if we were risky enough to keep Solar Beam?
No.
I think Razor
Solar
Leaf
Beam
would
is
still be stronger.
I think Solar Beam is one of the worst grass moves in the game.
You know, I thought about that too until I saw Scott's Bellsprout run, and I'm like, man, that would have really improved my run.
It's just my main problem with it is there's no way to skip the second turn, so it's effectively a 60 power grass move.
I'm just like, the time's ticking. I'm just sitting here looking at it because I just had like an awful reset. It's just, just the Swords Dance. Like, it would.
You know what a 60 power grass move is better than? A 40 power grass move.
Yeah, but what about? What about?
They each have a separate chance of critting too.
What about Razor
Holy
Leaf?
crap! Dugong one-shot me with Aurora Beam.
It had to crit.
It did, but still, that was nuts.
I'm about to say, because there's no way you're as high, like low of a level as I am.
All right. I lived at 53 HP on that one. Actually, I should really consider teaching Mega Drain.
Oh, Ice Punch crit.
Ow.
Okay, level up. No! You mother.
Alright,
So-
where is Mega Drain? Right here.
I didn't expect to have this many resets. I'm not fixing my reset counter. I was like, we won't have over 10 resets. I just hit 10.
I'm at 10.
7.
I mean, when you're getting crit hyper beam every turn, like,
Yeah.
Aha! I finally got the Blizzard Miss.
Oh, good
oh
for you.
yeah, that is rough.
That was the only way to win.
Makes sense.
Please, God.
Well, I got one message in my inbox. I'm assuming that's game dev fixed ROM.
That's good. Mm.
Just don't crit. Like, literally, like, it's like, how do you win this fight? Hey, just don't crit me. Like getting too tight for comfort. I felt like I had a decent lead, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh my Jesus Christ. Okay, looks like it's gonna work out. I accidentally used the wrong move on the Pokemon that's been giving me so much trouble.
What? Oh, dang, Razor Leaf missed.
Reset.
That can happen. 95%.
Woo!
What?
All
Man,
right.
not... Oh, sorry.
Heading to the one that I think is going to be probably the hardest.
I'm still stuck with Lorelei.
Lance.
Wrong move.
Not Lance. Sorry. I think the champion will be the hardest, but almost to the champion. As soon as I stop hitting myself because of
God.
Aerodactyl Supersonic.
I keep using the wrong move.
Man, I just need a... Now I need a Blizzard Miss.
There's no way. Rock slide.
What did it do?
Missed when I should have the run should have been over.
Oh, you're at the champion?
I was on the Charizard.
I'm still at Lorelei.
Okay. This fight, immaculate. Cannot be messed up. Rock slide will hit every single time.
A crit slam? Oh.
Dragonite.
Dragonite.
Hey, you said Slam was a good move.
Hey, Slam.
I know, right? Clearly a high crit rate move on top of everything I've said.
Well, I can confirm a Lapras Blizzard's a one-shot at full health.
3910.
Nice.
Darn. Somehow Matt won despite the Geodude.
I told you I was going risky. I knew it'd pay off at the end of the day.
I mean, the
There we
Geodude
go,
Pokeball
Lorelei.
thing wasn't nearly as bad as the Doug Trio thing.
No, it was at least on the same path, but like,
Oh, yeah.
still annoying. Like, why couldn't a Paris just
The
pop
problem
up?
with it definitely makes you play the rest of the run weird.
What makes you play the run weird?
Well, whenever I make a colossal mistake, I get this
Oh.
feeling of dread in my bones. So I then like am just making mistake after mistake after mistake on top of everything.
That's the way I
makes sense.
felt early, especially like everything y'all were saying for a while was just like it's just ahead of me, and I was like,
Yeah.
then when I heard things like I'm gonna get the Carbos, Body Slam, Dig, and stuff like that, I was like, okay, I just can't do any of it.
Did you skip the gym leaders like I suggested?
Yeah,
Okay.
hop straight into Lorelei, and she just ice beam me.
Yeah. I was only able to win because she decided to super potion her Lapras.
That's how I won. No, she super
Yeah.
potioned the Lorelei, and I was able to Razor Leaf the Cloister, and then just set up on the Slowbro.
Yeah, I think the Slowbro will just never use Water Gun, I've noticed.
He did on me a couple times, and it was really scary. I got it down to like 11 HP.
Yeah, sorry, Annie, it's running bad. I'll try and fix it in between streams.
I don't know if you can. I think you have to restart to fix that.
Yeah.
The higher the FPS, the worse it is. Like, I started one of my streams one time. I actually did stop a stream one time because it was on 240. And, like, I was talking to somebody on stream, and, like, it was like a minute before they answered me. Hello, Annie. Migrating over.
No, Fire Blast. He used Fire Spin, and I'm like, oh my god, he might use Fire Spin again.
Oh, yeah, y'all just don't have any hope. Like, it's just base Torterra. Take it or leave it.
Pidgeot just hit me with Rock Slide. How dare you?
For Executor, my strat was actually use Rock Slide and then pray that I actually get the flinches.
Rock Slide does not flinch in Gen 1.
Yeah, that was a Gen 2 thing.
Oh, well,
you're
then
hoping
I
for
probably
nothing. Yeah, you're hoping for something that's never gonna come, and he's just sitting there licking his lips, ready for hypnosis.
You guys will never guess how I got my reset. Hyper Beam crit.
That happened to me a lot. How'd you get through Agatha so easy? That was the hardest fight to me.
Earthquake.
Agatha was just like one shot city.
I went into the league at 51.
Oh, I used all my rare candies before the league.
Well, yeah, I used them all too.
I picked up a total of 5 rare candies in the run, and that was it.
Oh my god, dude.
When I said the minimum, I was scooting. Hey, what, the tortoise in the hair?
42.54.
The tortoise in the hair here.
I don't know how. Like,
So, Steve,
did you have to get a Leer?
I got a Leer, but the Charizard's still outsped. You know how I actually won? I missed Rock. It hit me with Fire Spin. I missed Rock Slide. It used Fire Spin. It missed. I hit Rock Slide. It finally hit.
Ivy Cudgel.
So you're telling me it does in fact require a Rock Slide miss?
Oh, that's the new Scarlet
Not
Violet.
that Fire Spin miss.
Hopefully you can get like 2 Leers against the Gyarados, or you just have to hope for a Fire Spin or Fire Blast miss.
It's the Aerodactyl for me.
So far, every time the Pidgeot seems to like to get crit wing attack.
Yeah. All right, Matt, I'm gonna send you this.
Ah, okay.
This should have Swords Dance on it.
Okay. I thought I muted notifications for Discord. It has a nerve to pop up.
I know OBS has a streamer mode where if OBS is up, it just won't notify.
Oh, I did turn off streamer mode. I didn't know what it was, and I was just like, no.
I've always wondered what that does, but apparently it blocks notification.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something else real quick. I'm going to also. I'm just gonna see if I can just quickly go into the.
Oh my god, this is the best run ever. I'm going. Oh, I got a Leer on top of it. Oh, I got 199 HP, and he missed a Fire Blast. And I missed a Rock Slide.
That's what happened on my first try.
Or 44.29. What a crazy end. Well, yeah. It can only go up from here.
I'm guessing like mapper changes. Do y'all change anything in the mapper? Y'all just use the default regular mapper? Default.
I know Scott likes to send us the altered mapper. That includes it in the Pokédex.
Did he just add this on the end of the Pokédex?
I don't know where he added it.
He adds like this is Pokemon number 152.
It's 152. That might explain some things. I guess I can look through the mapper.
Do you change like Mew or something?
I changed Golem. I've already done the Golem run.
Fancy.
And Golem doesn't appear anywhere in the game.
Yeah, that is true.
That's kind of sad it doesn't. Like, we've faced golems and randomizers many times. If anyone in the late game had golem, they'd be super terrifying.
One of 2 Pokemon that learn Earthquake naturally. Or 2 lines.
Not only Earthquake, but also they know both explosion moves too.
Rock Slide's in Gen 1. Yeah, Rock Slide's a TM only.
Yeah.
Yes. Golem is one of the scariest Pokemon in the entire randomizer.
Yeah. In the highest levels, they'll have Earthquake, Self-Destruct, and Explosion.
Yeah, it's a pretty beefy Pokemon.
Yeah.
So
Imagine if the hiker guy, instead of 2 Onyxes, he had an Onyx and a Golem.
imagine if you
boy.
backported a Magneton with a Steel type, and every Pokemon in the game was just Golem.
Yeah.
What a run!
Yep. Now, I'm just gonna load up the new Torterra game that should have Swords Dance on it.
Ah, damn! If I would have named it, I can still do that. Hang on. I'm gonna name the ROM exactly what the other one was named, so the save is the same. I'm gonna load the save and see if it can learn Swords Dance. I trust it though, but
Wouldn't you have to go pick up Swords Dance?
I already got it. Remember, I'm the one who picked it up to realize it didn't work.
Oh, yeah.
I actually skipped that
Downloads.
area. I skipped a calcium too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hit
honestly,
the rest
I
of them.
don't...
Will you check that?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not sure getting all those Carboses was quite necessary because the main foes that we were outsped by, we're never going to outspeed them anyway.
Correct Torterra. Ironic that ROM was named Correct Torterra.
That was the first one because the original one before that had the wrong color palette. It was like fall colored Torterra. It was like Torterra with the Charizard color palette. And it was named Blaziken.
I'm not seeing it learn Swords Dance. If you guys want to boot up, change the name of the ROM to Correct Torterra, correct_Torterra, load the save, and then go get your HM, or you probably already got it. Y'all don't deposit y'all stuff. Fly to Sylph and just pick it up. But it's telling me it's not.
I'm gonna test it. I have the.
But it is the old save.
I think something has to do with that. I loaded up the new ROM, new save file. I'm just gonna go get this thing and give myself Swords Dance the TM, and I'll see if I can learn it.
Okay.
It'll just take about 30 seconds.
Sounds fair.
Hey, defeat the Charmander.
I don't know.
Come on.
I like grabbing the Carbos in these really slow Pokemon because sometimes it's like, hey, this Carbos allows you to outspeed, like, let's say Jinx. And then this Carbos allows you to outspeed, let's say, the first Gengar. And then this Carbos allows you to outspeed this.
Yeah.
It's like every single Carbos matters.
It's in a very bad speed range. It might be the ROM. Yeah, I mean, I do make a lot of ROMs, so I know that you could just keep the same save file and load it.
Game dev did not fix it. I guess we're just gonna have to do run 2 without Swords Dance. We'll just have to pretend it doesn't.
Or we just game hook it in when we pick up regular Swords Dance.
Okay. We pick up Swords Dance. When you pick up Swords Dance, what if you're just allowed to pause, quickly edit in the move?
It fixed it.
What?
You did fix it. No, game dev. See on the screen? This is what I just loaded. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That was it. I'm just saying, like, we could just make it to the TM, pause it, and just game hook it. Bada bing, same thing.
Okay, we'll do that then.
This should be let me make sure everything's deleted, and then we gotta do
game dev. So I'm just saying the game dev probably did in fact add it to the game. Something is clearly wrong. So if you maybe we're all technically right, just try and get it to work in the future.
Yeah.
Blaziken worked. So whatever you did for Blaziken, look at Blaziken and see what's the difference.
All right, so just let me know when you two are ready for. Oh wait, Steve, new poll, right?
I think it's a little worse than what we thought it was going to be, but I think a lot of that
way worse.
It'll definitely climb up with Swords Dance. Because imagine how many times. Well, y'all didn't even have Meditate, so I couldn't even imagine what it was like for y'all. But for me, there was so many times where it was like, man, if I was using Meditate 2 times in a row on the same turn.
Yeah. Hey, Steve, why don't we do 38 to 40?
Oh. Okay.
I thought you just said no.
I had to process that for a second because wasn't what I was thinking in my head.
Yeah, we do our over-unders a bit weird. We have an under, an over, and an in-between. So that way, someone always wins. Because
I only added the in-between because when we did our run with Scott had an in-between. Scott's was 1 minute, though. Like, his in-between range was what?
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty slim margin.
Yeah, I'd like to add like 4 minutes on my regular runs and like 2 minutes on my second run.
Yep.
Okay, C0,
Alright.
hit the options.
Yep.
If anybody cares, I know I don't. If the experience bar not working, I don't care. I spam
Alright.
spam. Okay, I'm ready whenever.
All right, Steve, you ready?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hang on.
Game dev is saying
I gotta restart
it's too
because my
late.
options aren't working. What's he
Okay,
saying?
well, no, let's just go ahead and resend it. Jesco said that whatever his software was did not save the change.
Sometimes it
Oh.
don't. Sometimes you gotta make clean or whatever. Sometimes if you just change one single line, like in a base file folder, sometimes it's just like, nah. You're
Okay,
good.
now it's fixed. So what is this? Take 5?
For some reason, I thought I could, before we started the stream, I was like, I'll just go ahead and go to options. I'll start a new game. I'll freeze it, and then I'll go back to the title screen, but it just didn't change the options.
Weird.
Well, that's a first. I loaded a ROM and GameHook did not reset itself.
Yeah, I noticed that. I did reload it. I did reload it though. just
Send
in
me
case.
the ROM.
Oh, Steve. I just thought he was gonna do it.
Uh,
My bad.
Oh boy, we haven't chatted in a while.
Do you think that I guess I'm more talking to chat, I guess y'all too, but like the next Legends game, like, will have actual battling?
I'm curious. Speed does not like the whole fast and the whole slow move thing. I do like it. I hope they bring it back.
I thought moving twice in one turn was too broken, like especially
No.
that one fight at the end of the game.
Well, it
was
would
just
be.
one
One of
It would be if it was an actual, like, you know, they had actual like battling and stuff in it. They had
yeah.
battling, but you know, it's not like they don't use it. They cut out like what, like 70% of the moves.
My
And
only
yeah.
problem with it is it's not defined. Like, for instance, one of my favorite games of all time is Lord of the Rings: The Third Age, and it is like that, where you both are in a battling thing, and it shows your move, who's moving on the right side, and the moves will say, "Hey, this slows down the opponent on the move." So you're sacrificing power for extra moves. But this one is just like, hey, you know, sometimes you get to attack twice, sometimes you don't.
Yeah. All right, so
I think I'm ready.
just let us know, Matt, when you're ready. All right, you ready?
Wait,
You ready, Steve?
wait. Something
Wait.
something I know for sure. New ROM, I gotta change my controls.
Do you have to do that every time you load a new ROM?
I have a specific control scheme for the old Game Boy games and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Like you change them in RetroArch.
Yeah, I got a profile and I just load it.
Oh, that's convenient. I used to have to just do that every stream until I paid into a program called Rewazd.
Yeah, Scott told me about it. Seemed like a pretty good program, but so far I haven't encountered anything I can't do with just regular keybinds.
It saves a lot of time not having to reset them every time.
Yeah.
Plus, you can set your controller binds to like unique things. Like you could set turbo. Like let's see, you could probably set the turbo select button to your mouse wheel.
Huh.
You could do that with that.
I guess you can just set it anywhere.
I think for the initial license plus specifically the turbo setting, I think it only cost me $15 for a lifetime license.
Doesn't seem that bad at all. So
No,
you can just
it's
bind
really
any
worth it.
like combination on the keyboard to the controller.
Yeah. Yeah, you can actually set buttons on your controller to keys on your keyboard.
It'd be pretty
I've
cool to have
apparently-
like actual full like resets for my
Yeah, you could set your reset emulator thing to like a button on your controller.
yeah, and just live split.
Yeah, if you
That'd be
could,
pretty
but
cool.
I'm too lazy. I don't want to accidentally click them, so I prefer not to do that.
I'm holding my breath and setting expectations low on Legends ZA. That's probably smart. You probably shouldn't
I
expect
mean,
the
they
best
are
game in the world.
I mean, they are delaying the game. Like they're not releasing a game this year, so
That's positive.
that must be a sign at least. They haven't done that since 2015.
I like that when creators spend extra time on the game.
Yes.
Yeah, but that
Um,
means when they do release a trailer, the expectations will be higher.
God,
but
if they
it
have that
still
same bad looking tree in
still
the
looks
background.
same. Oh yeah, we can't have
I
that
I
Ocarina
don't
of Time
know.
tree.
I don't know if Nintendo does it, but I also liked as a kid, Call of Duty would have 3 different companies working on each Call of Duty game. So in
Yeah.
fact, even though they were releasing one a year, it was actually 3 years of development.
All right, Matt and Steve, you both ready?
Yeah, if we say 3, 2, 1 and start and my instant text isn't working, I'll just reset and start. Y'all don't necessarily have to wait on me, but I went to options. It should be good.
Okay.
Right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, yeah, it's working.
Yeah, it's really consistent when it wants to work. Well, that's the rival name today.
I just named myself Steve and my
Really?
rivals.
Yeah, I really like how I'm the first option. It's very helpful.
You know what, Steve? I just remembered today that game dev put those default names in there, but I never use them. I just name it manually. I gotta stop doing that.
That's crazy.
It's an old habit, man.
I've already messed up. Oh, not bad. I wanted to keep tackle in case I needed to get a Geodude, but I got faith I'll get a Paris this round.
Hello, Ava Akins. Most speedrunners are nerds except you. I don't know if that's an insult or compliment.
What?
Someone
Who
just
I
said
consider
that?
all of us in the nerd category.
Who said that? Yeah.
Ava Akins. Most
I'm one of
speedrunners
the
are nerds
biggest-
except you.
I'm one of the biggest sports guys you'll ever meet. And NFL and NBA, like I know the vast majority of the players in both leagues, what's going on with all the teams, and yet I still consider myself a nerd.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I consider myself a nerd. Like, I think nerd is just more normalized now.
I could tell you some
could tell you
air
why
raid
Pikachu-
route concepts of football, but like, I'm a huge fucking nerd.
I can tell you why running backs generally suck in the entire NFL lately,
And they
but
don't
I
get
can
paid.
also tell you why Pikachu is better than Raichu.
I actually think it is.
Gen 1 specifically.
I think even in newer gens, that's true. It's a compliment. I guess maybe I don't act like a nerd. I guess that's a compliment.
I think like saying you're a nerd is like an insult is like something from like 1982
Yeah.
when somebody's like, you little pencil pusher or something.
Nerd culture also was like, because hey, these nerds they typically like electronic based things. Now the whole world is electronic based. So I mean, like everybody is a nerd in some ways because you just have more access to nerdy things.
Yeah, get with the times or fall
Yeah.
behind, Neanderthal.
Yeah.
Come on.
I can definitely say something really nerdy. In Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, they have mostly the same number of rare candies, but there's one rare candy where in between games, they just moved it 3 tiles to the left. That's all they
Okay,
did.
that's a little too far for me.
You're welcome.
I had to heal before Brock because the stupid bug
Poison?
catcher poisoned me.
I was waiting on it to happen, but it never did.
Hey, Steve, I'm too nerdy for Matt.
No, I was just joking about it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you just notice that when you have to research and play 2 different games, you just notice small things like that, like red and yellow differences.
Yeah.
Stuff that no one would think about. Like, did you know in yellow, Sabrina has random AI?
Did you know that one more candy is accessible in gold and silver than it is in crystal? Because in crystal, you have to catch all the legendary dogs.
What are we talking about? Tin Tower? Where's that at? I don't know.
Yeah, the tin tower candy. You can't get it unless you
Why did
catch
I
all the
know
dogs in
that? I
crystal.
feel nerdy knowing that.
I know, right?
Is it the Tin Tower?
Hey, Steve, I found the mythical Jigglypuff.
God.
Oh, I also found the Jigglypuff.
I made a mistake. But it's not.
Okay, I need to stop using tackle on these Pidgeys. It keeps killing them.
Why? You know you have 109 attack stat. That is on you.
Can we
Hey,
get...
I think in the last run, I was a lower level because it didn't.
Can I just get a Pidgey? Or not a Pidgey, Paris.
Spiro?
I got a Clefairy encounter on the rare encounter table, I think.
Yeah. It's so
Paris.
nice when you get the encounter. I just wish it was worth more experience.
Oh my god, Absorb does like 5 damage. I caught on the
5
first ball.
damage.
No, okay. Less than 1% damage. How about that? 5 is kind of a good bit for this level.
Oh. I need to refresh my overlay.
Oh, Paris, stop it. Do I
sounded-
have to hit you?
I sounded like
Damn it, I'm gonna have to hit it.
I sounded like Smeargle when that Paris came up. I was like, Paris.
Oh God, no, you gotta go in. Okay, I had to razor leaf the stupid Paris.
I was
How are
scared
you-
too. I absorbed it and it did like the most pathetic damage I've ever seen in my life.
I did.
How-
Well, I threw 8 Pokeballs at it total to catch it. My last 8.
Okay.
No, I want that. How are you walking so fast? Is the backport also ROM? We did have to add the Pokemon in, but it's quite hard doing Gen 1 because of how like unorganized the games
let
are.
me,
But we're on 4 times speed up.
I've been working with the Gen 3 assembly, and
What's that like?
it's 1,000 times more complicated than this, than the red one. It's easier to read, but there's so much more stuff. But they actually have like JSON files and stuff like that, like within the stuff. Like it's pretty wild. And if you change like one thing too many, like you have to like change the callback value. It's pretty complicated. And I'm like, okay, maybe we save that for a few months from now.
Yeah, I've noticed like I have someone else work on the Fire Red backports I do. He uses some like ROM hack software. Whenever he sends me the game, like the callback values are different. I have edited my mapper to take those into account, but when I had to do that stream with Exceptional the other day, I had to help him set that up, and his code is very ancient.
He's with that Kangaskhan YML
Yes. Yeah.
levels.
I mean, I used to work with YML overlay code, but like it was such a long time ago. Like I don't remember.
Oh, M. Tiberius is also using the YML.
I heard that.
Oh,
I
no.
used the YML until winter break, and when Scott was like, "Change or you're dead," you know, and I was like, "Okay, I better change."
Dead.
So I changed. I did the complete. I actually just rewrote everything.
Yeah, I ended up changing to XML, but I kept like custom versions of my mappers because I didn't like the mappers constantly changing. But I finally decided, like after stuff kept breaking, to just move everything to official XML.
Hey, let's look on the bright side. Glass half full. Stuff won't break anymore.
Yeah, please don't tell Scott we said that. Don't. Hopefully, he's not watching this.
No,
My stuff will probably break though.
it's all in good fun. Scott reached out to me
Just
today
go-
about the callback value stuff.
Don't put on Lavender Town music. You know Lavender Town syndrome. Well, this is the Let's Go version. I think you're fine.
Yeah, let's go get hypnotized and walk into the forest with a hypno.
Yeah. Wasn't that whole Lavender Syndrome thing in Japan? Wasn't that all just some giant hoax?
It's a hoax,
like, it never
yeah.
really happened.
It's a hoax.
Yeah, it was just some like 2002 creepypasta.
I don't even remember. I can like put the blanks together of what exactly happened, but it wasn't no Porygon episode or whatever.
I
People
heard
had
the
seizures.
seizure episode. I heard that one was real.
Yeah, that
'Cause
was
they did-
real.
I saw that on
they did
cable,
ban
and
it.
I've seen that episode at least 18 times.
I didn't even know what they were
that I
talking
can think
about.
of.
I was like, my brain's fine.
The Tentacruel, the Tentacruel knocking down the city episode. I've seen that episode
Oh,
on cable so many times.
Well, they took that
And
one
I
down
can
because
tell you,
of
like, there was
9/11
nothing
or
wrong with it.
something, right? What am
Yeah.
I doing?
I think they took it down for a while, but I did hear they did put it back up after a while.
For some reason, when I got through Nugget Bridge, I did the same mistake last time. I tried to go into the bike shop and get the bike.
Look
Well,
at
obviously you're
Match
trying to go for extra instant text, double instant.
Like what? There's just no text boxes at all. You just talk to
Right.
Bill and you're done. Oh dang it, Matt! I almost went to the bike shop.
I don't know why I keep doing it. Just like in the middle of talking. Yeah, the seizures were definitely real, but I'm just saying, definitely not Lavender Town. It was like some secret key that like trances kids to go to like worship Satan.
Well, I mean, I also remember the gun episode too.
Oh yeah,
It never registered to me that was bad.
well,
The
we're
Safari Zone
American,
episode.
so
I don't think that ever aired in the U.S. Did it?
I definitely remember pictures. I can't tell you if I remember exactly.
I remember looking online. I watched the original Japanese version with English subtitles, and like there was more guns in that than in Western films.
He was just like in there, and like 5 people just pointed guns at him, right? The rifles.
I
Well,
could have sworn it was like.
That's one of them. There might be
don't
more
want-
than one. I wouldn't put it past it. Dratini
It's
episode?
so-
I don't know about
so
the
long
Dratini
ago.
episode.
This
I know
was
that
so
one
long
was
ago.
bad.
I still had I was still using the VHS tapes. I also think I might have had the VHS tape of the Tentacruel episode.
Damn, VHS. Okay. Run's going pretty good.
Game dev for his races, he uses the VHS box art for the Great Race, which was an episode of Pokemon way back in the day. That was just like a foot race.
madman on a electrode.
Great race. Is
They're-
that the one?
Yeah.
They're
where-
racing with
is
like the
that one where-
Dodrios and stuff.
Is that
Yeah,
the one?
I
where
had that
Gary
episode.
Is that the one where Gary was on a Dodrio and Ash was on a Ponyta Rapidash?
It evolved or something. I don't. I know it don't burn you because the Pokemon Fan Club chairman told me so.
Yeah.
And he said,
Apparently,
"Oh, my Rapidash."
apparently in that episode they said that if the Ponyta trusts you, it won't burn you, which really does not make any logical sense.
I mean, it really doesn't.
Wait, no, hold on. There's something in real life that's dangerous if the thing decides it's
porcupine.
dangerous. That's it. Yep.
Yeah, but the thing is, fire is still hot.
Porcupine's still porky.
Very funny.
Okay, I understand that your fire is still hot, but imagine if subconsciously the Pokemon has the ability to turn up the heat and turn down the heat to where the point it's the fire on a Rapidash is actually just as hot as a space heater.
Yeah, but wouldn't that still be fire though? Like, if it gets that cold, like, wouldn't it no
but
longer
you-
be a fire?
This is well, there are different levels to fire. I don't know. There might in the Pokemon universe there might just be a level below whatever. I think red is like the weakest fire. No, I think it's like orange.
Well, I've got to go trade that Farfetch'd.
You know, I feel like an idiot. I caught a Geodude for Dig, and I don't ever. I mean, my Torterra is going to use Dig.
Well, at least you got it. At least he has a new home.
I guess the Geodude is for strength.
I went through all of Mount Moon without a Paris, and I never caught a Geodude. I had to catch a Diglett. For Dig.
Wow. Yellow
Wait a minute.
strats. Well, no, you wouldn't have to
Wait.
get yellow ever because of War Turtle.
Wait a minute. I taught Dig to my Torterra. I did not need that Diglett.
Yeah, why are you catching?
Oh my! I am single. Okay,
I'm in y'all's
losing this
head
one.
right now, like, 'cause I didn't teach.
I blame Matt for this.
'Cause I didn't teach mine. I'm feeling it too.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
using
trying
the
to make
bike
us
this
think
run.
that that's the optional way of the best way of playing, and that we both just kind of agreed.
Y'all didn't even agree. Y'all still taught it. Y'all just caught optional. I guess if y'all want to teach Dig later. Well, Diglett, it could be high enough level to get Dig. You can just level it up a few times.
Hello, Layla. What game is this? This is Pokemon Blue, but with a Torterra in it.
Okay.
Ah, darn it. Hey, Matt, how often do you encounter that junior trainer just before Rock Tunnel? The one that's facing left?
I haven't done it in years because the way I
Never.
route when I come out, I go straight up and I'm never in a position to do it. There's lots of things in the run that I do intentionally so that I'll never make a mistake. Like, for example,
I have.
Parasect, Chansey Parasect Dugong trainer.
Yeah, I know that person.
Like, I've made the mistakes too many times in the past and I just never again.
I got paralyzed.
My
Wrapping
search.
last?
Oddish. From the dark tunnel or
Oh.
rock tunnel trainer.
Oh.
It was not a one-shot sweep.
I will make a mistake eventually, and I don't know when it's going to be, but I'm preparing for it. I'm trying to be slow, steady.
I
Worst
heard
part
that
is-
helped people in the race.
I was ahead of Speed, and now I'm clearly behind him.
How do you know you were ahead?
He
of him?
hasn't gave.
I have your stream open.
Oh wow!
yeah.
It's
Forgot.
not a randomizer where there
I heard him yesterday
His
when he tried to,
information-
or not yesterday, the other day when he tried to lie to you when you had a stream open.
Yeah, so, yeah. If this is your first time seeing an old game on speed up mode, it can look odd at first, but I've gotten used to it.
Like the randomizer, like having the stream open is like cheating because you can figure out the like where things are located. But like this is just like,
Yeah,
You
Steve,
ever
I knew
wonder-
you always watched my randomizers.
No, he did not.
No, he secretly did. He just told me never to say anything.
I was watching. Why would you'd be the only person that mattered?
He
you know how many
keeps-
times I picked up bad items that I couldn't have?
Oh, really?
No. I'm saying like, you know how many times I could have picked up bad items,
Oh yeah,
but if I were watching a stream, I wouldn't have.
sure.
Yeah,
Do you really
he
think
did always.
I got the freshwater? Yes. Talking to stream.
He did always tell me that during the randos he would never really look because he's just too busy thinking.
Well, he's
about
just
stuff.
giving you a view. He's
but-
being a good friend.
I guess that's true. Yeah, but he. Yeah, I guess that's true.
'Cause I usually keep like when I watch, I like sometimes 3 streams is a little bit much for me, but I always try to at least have 2 up.
Hey guys, just wanted to let you know, Torterra can't learn fly.
I thought you were about to say swords dance.
You can't cut
No.
Snorlax. I just tried.
What's good,
Oh,
bad
that's
boy?
that is mean, dude. That's mean. What has he
I
done
don't
to
know
you?
why I went over there and I'm like, I don't have Poke Flute.
Oh, I was wondering how you beat the tower that quickly.
No. I don't
Like,
have.
I was actually scared when you tried to cut a Snorlax. I'm like, how do you have the flute?
It's funny imagining being scared. So when somebody asks like about the game speed and stuff like that, like how do you think people like find the streams? Like in terms of YouTube and their billions and billions of streams and videos, like, you know, we're relatively drops in the water. Like how do you think somebody like ever just finds like one of our streams randomly? I've always wondered.
No idea.
I've taken a look at my I took a look at my stream analytics for that last Fire Red backboard I did. The amount of impressions it had was a lot higher than I thought, so it definitely went out. It's just people would see it and be like, not interesting, and just not click on it. I think that stream had like 1.8 thousand impressions in 24 hours.
I've had some pretty decent impressions, and it makes me so sad because it's like, what if just like 50% of those were views?
Yeah, 50% click-through rate, yeah. That's straight up impossible.
But Logan Paul gets it.
But yeah, that's just because he's Logan Paul.
Well, he literally pays people to figure out how to cheat the system and get extra views.
That's probably true.
I mean, everybody does it. I mean, it's just called analytics.
Those stats under the face cam are insane. Yeah, thanks to a lot of good coding work made
Nice.
by a lot of people.
I just got confused by the Golbat and hit myself 3 times in a row.
in the tower,
Yep.
I thought I was
It
gonna
do
run
be
out
like-
of. I thought I was gonna run out of rock slides, and I was gonna be sad.
Sad life.
That feeling when you're double resisting razor leafs on a gold bat at the top of the
Ouch.
tower, wondering where your life went wrong. Are we talking about Mike? Are we gonna talk about Logan Paul now fighting Mike Tyson? I don't care if Mike Tyson's 80. I don't care if he's 80. Like if he's not intentionally throwing the fight, he's gonna murder him. Go look at he trained about a year ago. Go watch the video.
Oh, I have very interesting difference of opinion.
You think
I
they
mean, I
did-
don't think he'll kill him. I think it will be
just because
if
of the
Mike
difference?
Tyson lands a really good hit, then Logan Paul will lose. But if Logan Paul is just agile enough not to get hit, then
You think that'll be
he'll
the
win.
difference? He's just getting older now, and like Logan Paul just pretty much just trains all the time.
So I mean, like I said, I do a lot of football and basketball content, and like you never lose your talent at any point.
You just
However,
lose
you
a step.
always lose your legs or your speed, or like you always lose something that's so like Mike Tyson's
Physical.
talent is power.
Yes.
So Mike Tyson will still have the power. Like he won't even have to train for it. He just has it. Like, well, of course he'll train for it, but you get my point. He never lost it. But he will not be as fast as it used to be, nor will his reaction time be as fast as it used to be. So I feel like it could be a death by 1,000 cuts situation.
I just hope that it's not a situation, and it could very well be, where it's just like, hey, Mike Tyson, we'll pay you $20 million to come have like a little sparring match with Logan Paul, let him win. You know?
Isn't
Wow.
Mike
Now-
Tyson like 80 years old?
He's in his 60s.
Now, I definitely
Oh,
don't disagree with you.
man.
I don't remember which Paul brother it was, but in my sports podcast that I listen to daily, one of the guys was like, "Hey, the
wrestler?
the retired MMA guy,
Oh,
he
okay.
held Logan Paul up in like the final round from falling down, so that way Logan Paul would still, or
No.
whatever Paul brother it was, would have a chance at winning at the end. I mean, I think they lost by decision, but the point was he didn't get knocked out, is why. But he held him up for some reason, which the sports podcasters like, this is very not normal.
I would lose a fight for $20 million.
You know, I'd take brain damage for $20 million as well.
Hey, easily. Yeah.
You'll forget how to spend the money, Steve.
Nah. As long as I can hold a controller.
I don't even know if you can do that.
$20 million? I'll just cover my head the
Yeah,
whole
that'll-
time.
Bro,
Hey,
I don't even know if I'll make $20
$20
million in my lifetime.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
I don't know if that'll be enough for all your brain surgeries you'll have to get.
Bro, I you know what? I'm saying it right now. You could literally chop my legs off for $20 million.
A little extreme.
Like that's how much I don't care. Like $20 million is a lot.
Okay,
money.
Steve. I got another question. How about the
that
same
cost me a
offer?
reset.
But, all right, how about this? 20 million, but someone has to cut off your dominant arm.
That's fine. $20 million, so I basically don't have to work the
I'll be
rest
in
of my
Liberty
life. It
City
only costs me an
Cyberpunk.
arm.
I'd have me a synthetic arm. 20 million, I can go buy
You've
one.
heard of the phrase costing an arm and a leg? Yes, this 20 millions would I would take an arm and a leg for $20 million.
And just wait till they just wait until
And this
hospitals allow you
isn't
to
like one of
donate.
those
No.
what ifs. I've ran the numbers in my head before. Like I have assigned costs to certain things happening. Like you have to
What has this
legitimately think
gone
about it.
through?
How much money could somebody pay you to do gay acts? It's not an easy conversation. You have to spend literally hours thinking about it for literally no reason.
A lot of money.
Nobody will ever offer it to you.
A lot of money.
Right.
Steve, you need help.
I mean, so what you gotta
Hey,
think
these
about?
are the kind of things you think of when you don't talk to people on a regular basis.
Funny.
And then later my wife's gonna be like, so I was listening to the stream. I'm leaving you.
We literally had this. What really got this conversation started, though, was I deathly hate mustard and pickles. Like, I hate them. You
Mm.
could. And so my
Even
boss
spicy
was
mustard?
like, how much could I pay you to eat these things? And he kept on going up and up and up. And I told him I would not eat the way a McDouble comes.
What?
He went all the way up to $40 and then he gave up.
So
I'm sorry.
you'd rather cut off both your arms and legs
But
than
not
eat
eat
a
a
McDouble.
McDouble.
Whoa.
I ate
I didn't say that.
I pay for a McDouble.
Well, I hate so much mustard and pickles.
Yeah, but Annie, how bad do you hate mustard? How much money, Annie, can I give you to eat a pickle with mustard on it?
I'll eat a pickle with mustard
Oh,
for $5.
It's a new
I like-
invention. We'll call it a muckle.
Oh. Hey, you know what I just bought at the store the other day
A muckle.
as like a snack? I got a jar of pickled asparagus.
Pickled is now that's come on now. That's
Hey,
too far.
they're real good. You gotta try it, man. I'm saying.
I specifically hate asparagus. I'm not a big
Everyone I
fan of
talk to says that. I think they're all making
it.
it up.
Make your pee all stinky. It really does.
No, that's not funny. That's real.
Very strong, but I mean, it's healthy for you. I'll give it that. Can't deny that.
Yeah, and I mean, eating Taco Bell can break my plumbing, but it's still good food.
Have you ever tried a stacker from Taco Bell?
No, I haven't.
It's like a folded up quesadilla. You can like, get it with anything on it. I just use the app though, so like I see all these weird stuff that I've never seen in real life.
I use the app for everything
Yeah,
fast
so it's
food
like
nowadays. Like it's the only way to get good prices.
You just see all this random stuff, and it's like, what's that?
Oh, I'm saying like for instance, right now throughout the entire month of March, you can get like the Dave's single and the Dave's double at Wendy's for like $1 and $2. Like it's crazy.
I love Wendy's, but I don't eat there a whole lot. But every once in a while, gotta get a Baconator.
I don't really eat fast food too much. Like usually, whenever I like go
Put
out,
it on
and I'm like,
if you had
I
to
want to
describe
eat
it.
somewhere.
Go ahead.
I usually don't choose fast food. Like I usually sit somewhere.
If you had to describe it, how much Baconators per year would you say?
0.3.
0.3.
Zero.
Zero Baconators
I would
a
eat
year?
them, but they cost a lot of money.
They really are. They really do. Me and my wife go eat there, and she don't even eat that much, and it's like $27.
Dang. Pickled okra. That's something
Oh,
I've never.
pickled okra. I'm all in. Where's that person from?
It's black metal.
Is he
Oh,
from
yeah,
the
that's where they're
South?
from.
Gotta be.
Is he from the South? Is he a pickled okra brother?
Oh,
There's a society built around this thing.
In the South, yeah. I'm gonna go eat some fried okra tomorrow, actually. After
It's like
my parents get out of
doesn't the
church.
South like have a community for almost everything?
I don't know. I stay inside my house 99% of the time.
oh, I know the South has a community of people who like what are they called? Fried. Oh,
Green
no, they're
tomatoes?
no, I'm
Deep fried butter on a stick.
hold on.
Oh, yeah.
I have to teach surf. Give me a second. Okay. No. They sell them on the side of the road. Oh, peanuts.
Boiled peanuts?
Yeah, that's it. Boiled
Mm,
peanuts.
I
Hate
just
them.
drink
They're
the
nothing like peanuts.
I just drink the water.
Oh, dude,
I
Gurgle
they're
it.
not peanuts anymore.
I forgot
That's how
the
much I
Lapras.
think they're not peanuts.
It's evolved into something better.
Something better.
No, you can get the Cajun flavored ones.
I am losing this race.
We only get them because no, sorry, we don't get them, but I'm saying we see them whenever we drive on our vacations. We drive from Ohio to Florida, and
yeah.
they're always on the side of the road whenever we're near Georgia.
They're in every single gas station. Sometimes you don't even know how long they've been sitting there either. It's like, how old is this stuff?
They're all across Georgia. Like the whole state might as well just be people selling those on the
Yeah,
side
you
of the
gotta
road,
stop.
along with fruit.
You gotta play the lottery at least once.
Yeah, Black Metal says she's from Tennessee.
Oh,
Fried
really?
deviled eggs are a thing.
I knew that.
Yeah. Why?
I don't
What is
know.
with you guys down there? Like, we got to keep you guys down there and away from up here.
I mean, sometimes you
Is
gotta
Austin in anybody's stream?
I think I
No.
seen Austin like an hour ago, but I think he works
Oh,
on
darn.
the weekends.
If he was still watching, I was gonna say this is exactly what we tried to do to Austin. We tried to get him talking so he would make screw
Oh,
ups.
I'm the opposite. I'm playing perfect. I got y'all talking. I lived on 1
Well,
HP on Rival 6.
Oh, I just lost to Blaine.
I haven't even gotten to Blaine yet. I forgot the Lapras.
Really?
So I had to go back for it. I
Am I
blame
just-
Matt for
Do I got y'all that distracted?
Yes,
y'all need a-
you're
y'all need-
doing the Austin.
Y'all
you're
need a
doing the Austin
muckle?
effect on me.
Get a fried green deviled egg tomato. I ate a fried. I had to go to out of town, and I got a fried green tomato avocado BLT. Now that's
No, I didn't pull a Steve. They pulled an Austin on me. That's what they did.
yeah. Austin's here. He's on mobile. He said. I don't know if he's saying that to every chat or not.
I
I
almost
don't know.
tossed
I feel like
him.
our distraction game is strong with this one.
I just talk and talk. I don't care. I'm just zoned out. I play this game hundreds of times.
Right, but the talking thing really does distract Austin, so it's great.
Yeah, Austin's a quiet killer.
So I decided to do Blaine without saving just because I knew I'd one-shot.
You
but
leveled up and got Fire Blast.
You did not one shot. No way. You level up by the time you get to Arcanine.
I think I two-shot the Arcanine, and then the Arcanine burned me with Fire Blast.
Oh, he burned me too.
Oh my
Luckily,
God,
I had
Burn
one Brothers
Brothers.
set up.
Well, the Rapidash soloed me with Fire Spin.
Yeah, you got a badge boost to get past that Rapidash.
Yeah, I gotta set up a Swords Dancer too.
I think 2 gets it. I don't know if you got the same exact setup as me, but
Boy, I got all the way to the learn move screen when Slam came up.
Would you like to slam? Yes, right over Earthquake.
All right, I gotta use it, Candy. There we go. Ah, darn it! I opened the options menu.
These things happen, you know? To the
Man,
best of us.
These margin of errors for like these backports are just so low, so tight.
Toy. That's how I like to say it. That's how we say it down here with our fried ochre. Oh no.
How can you eat that stuff?
I got some fried ochre is just like a pickle. I mean, it's like, I feel like it's not too far of a stretch. You eat fried asparagus or grilled, whatever, pickled asparagus.
You know what's funny?
Medium fast.
You know what's funny? You know how I was introduced to asparagus?
Wings.
No, when I was a lot younger, I think I might have been like the 4th or 5th grade. We were at some barbecue, like Texas barbecue styled restaurant, and my dad hated asparagus, so he dared me to try it, thinking I'd hate it. I'm like, oh, this stuff's pretty good, actually. He hates that to this day. Like when he saw my jar of pickled asparagus the other day, he almost wanted to throw up.
You hit him on the head with it?
I was thinking about it, but it's in a glass jar. I probably shouldn't. Maybe I could like take out a single piece of asparagus and just put it next to his pillow or something. That'd be funny. No, that'd be kind of mean.
Okay.
Really, Doug Trio?
I got the TCG music playing, and I always feel good when it's playing.
Can't go wrong with that.
It's
Which one you play?
very nostalgic. I think Mason's theme was on before this. I can't remember exactly which one was on. The lab theme. All of them are pretty good. There's a lot. Have you ever
played the trading card game 2 Team GR?
I have. I don't think it's as good as the first one, but it's more cards.
I actually thought I had more fun with it just because not only there were more cards, but there were more NPCs to face, plus some of them had like special rules you had to play by. Like, I thought it was really fun. Makes me upset they never released it. Like, I think I really hope they do release that on Switch Online.
They figured out how to monetize real playing cards to the digital means nowadays, so there's no point in releasing a game. If you never, my favorite card game of all time is Monster Rancher Battle Card 2. It came out in like 1997 or something, so not a very whatever, but Monster Rancher Battle Card 2.
Oh, we're talking favorites all time?
PlayStation.
Mine's Pokemon TCG for Game Boy Color.
Oh, that's really good, yeah. My second for sure.
So we're asking favorite card video games of all time?
Video games that are card games, yes.
Matt, have you played the translated version of the second game?
Were you not listening?
Yeah, I have. Steve wasn't listening.
We just talked about it, yeah. I didn't like it as much as the first one, but it's just more games, so yeah, it's really good.
I agree. The story plot was a little weird.
You could say that about the first.
Amakuni or whatever his name is?
The first one was very, very normal.
Like, why was there a whole league just around simply playing cards and like legendary cards?
Why would there not be?
What? That's the whole. That's not the confusing part.
You didn't go to the Pokemon League in real life?
Gyms. Well, that's the easy
to
explain part.
Did you go to the Pokemon League in real life when the card game was big?
No, I ain't that old.
Let me tell you something. Young whippersnapper.
Plus, I live in the middle of Timbuktu. Like, what event was I supposed to go to?
So do I. I can look outside and see a cow.
You're lucky. Dude, I could see a horse.
I see a few cows.
Stupid Charizard.
I see cars as far as the eye could see.
3420.
I haven't even finished Rival 6 yet.
Got it.
Man, I guess I just need to use most of my candies before the Rival.
Yes,
'cause
I
it's
got
charged.
too many resets on Rival 6. I feel like that was my big problem.
I feel like my second playthrough is probably worse, if not the same as the first.
No way. The first one was like 40 something minutes. There's no way it could possibly be worse.
I don't know. Because it'll take me like a minute to get through Victory Road, and it's like, hopefully, that's assuming no resets at any league members.
Well, I just don't do the GMs, so that's why I save so much time.
Dang,
Makes sense.
I knew you were doing that. Dang it. Every time this guy poisons me, I have to heal it.
I might play the second TCG card game. I think I still got the ROM. Might play
Yeah,
it a little
mine's on
bit.
my phone. I play it sometimes, like sometimes last year. I played the whole thing. What I don't like is you can't get some of the like stuff in the game because it's completely around playing with like friends.
Yeah.
The
You know what sucks?
little
I even-
infrared thing, card
Yeah.
pop.
Yeah, card pop. You know what sucks? I remember I tried to like get some of those cards. Like I tried out this one emulator that had like LAN support for multiplayer Game Boy games, and even that wouldn't work.
Try to get yourself some cards.
Yeah, and
There were
apparently
two
when
in the
they-
first game, but they wasn't like consequential. I mean, let's be real. You're just gonna. There's a few fun decks you can build in that game. The first game, anyway.
Yeah, actually, when they released the trading card game on the Nintendo Switch, not Switch, the 3DS eShop
Yeah.
a long time ago, they got rid of the card pop feature. Like they easily could have had it implemented.
Oh, you couldn't get that. What is it? A Venusaur and a Mew?
I think it was, yeah. Like at least I think like give it some way to give you the cards.
Yeah.
Like I've apparently read somewhere that on the 3DS eShop version of that game, those like two people behind the counter you would talk to for card pop, you just could not talk to them at all in that game. They just deleted that feature.
Game dev, you're going back a while. Monster Hunter game on PS1 where you insert a game disc. Yeah, you did that for all of them.
Did
you
any
ever
of you
play
guys
Monster
use
Rancher?
the coin flip guy?
What now?
So on the second game, there is a guy that gives you GR points or whatever it was,
Yeah.
for coin flips. And because I'm playing an emulator, either of you guys
yeah.
like cheese that guy for the 20 coin flips in a row?
I played that whole thing like on an emulator, like on my Kindle Fire tablet a long time ago, so I beat it that way. I was never smart enough to think of using save states.
Level up right before the Charizard. This sucks.
Is it
Yeah.
talking about Rival 6 or the champion?
This champion.
Yeah, I've single-handedly lost this race. It all started with the Lapras.
I have to go down to the luck again on the champion because it level up right before Charizard because I
I
can't
was
get to a higher level.
I was too worried about the Charizard, so like I said, there's like a riskier route that I've been wanting to
Fire
test.
Blast missed. We got it. 37.54.
Yeah, give me a couple minutes. I'll catch up.
I had one reset on Lance, one reset on the champion.
I had 4. I
I'm
don't
at
remember
9.
where they're at.
I'm at 9 resets.
I think
Oh,
Sabrina
I had
got me
6
one time.
total.
I think Sabrina got me one time with a crit. I picked up nothing. I picked up 1 Carbos, I think, but like,
Oh, darn.
yeah.
I apparently forgot the TM for Earthquake.
Uh-oh.
That's okay
Oh,
because you got
wait.
dig.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I remember what happened. My bag was full, and I just forgot to throw something away. I just left without it.
I picked up too much stuff, obviously.
Well, I was trying to pick
Pokemon
up
Y.
too many vitamins.
What about Pokemon Sun, Annie? I think when you get to Gym 4, that's the
Oh.
true beginning of
I'm
dialogue
so mad.
about
I'm
what.
so mad at Sun and Moon.
Why? Because it's such a good game, but there's so many tutorials.
No, the game itself was good.
The game's
The
great.
problem is I paid, what is it, like $65 or whatever it was for
Yeah.
Ultra Sun and Moon, and it was the same game.
Yeah, they just literally add the wormholes,
40
right? At the end.
It was
I didn't
40
know that.
bucks. It wasn't $65.
Whatever, you get my point. Whatever the full price was.
Yeah. The only reason I didn't mind was because I thought it when I was younger, I really could not get into Sun and Moon, but when the Ultra games came out, I decided to give it a try, and I liked it, so I went back and played the original.
Well, when I
But yeah,
seen
I don't think that was enough content to justify a new game. Although the stuff they did add was really cool.
the Ultra wormholes, right?
Yeah. Plus, I think they added some extra trainers in the battle tree.
Storylines for the end.
I didn't play it at all. I still have it.
It's a really good game if you get past all the first like city area is just like, God, that first city is so bad. Like I was once upon a time, I think 2 or 3 years ago, I was like, you know what, Sun and Moon's gonna be my game, and that's what I'm gonna record videos for. And I made it to the first Kahuna, and I was like, Jesus, man, I've been recording for 4 hours already.
I didn't like the professor guy. He talked too much.
Yeah, I think it was at that point where they didn't really think, they really kind of scrapped like replayability and just tried to add like more stuff into it. But when you add more stuff into it, replayability kind of goes down. That's just my view of it. Like these games have a high replayability because like there's not much in these games.
I keep hoping that there's some like very talented like ROM hackers or something one day. It's gonna be like, here's Sun and Moon, but I took out every single tutorial. Or Gen 4, Gen 5, Gen X and Y. Like, I just took out all the tutorials. And it's never going to happen.
Well, the closest you can come is just turning on instant text with that setting.
God, but I'm telling you, man, Sun and Moon, that not even just like there's so much text before, even just like when you first get your Pokemon, but when you get to that first city, you can't take 5 steps without having somebody explain like, oh, here's the shop. You can put on a hat and he'll get you a muckle.
I think my favorite part of that game was I don't think you had to have HM Pokemon, right?
No, you could ride on the stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I love that.
I think that was my favorite part.
That's what I liked about Let's Go is like a Snorlax holding you or a Machamp holding you while he's running around.
Yeah.
Riding on the back of a Persian. Charizard.
Hey, Matt, I don't know what your sorry. I was just gonna say I don't know what your thoughts were, but I remember before the Pokemon Presents, there were so many rumors about a Let's Go Johto. Were you one of those people who were upset about no Let's Go Johto?
I mean,
like
it wouldn't make sense. I'd play it. No. I'd like to see Johto done again, but like,
no, like I truly do. I don't really like the Let's Go games. Like if Shadow was in my chat, like
they're beautiful.
She would go on a whole rant about it.
They're beautiful games.
Well, I mean, the graphics look beautiful, but why did they overhaul the catching mechanics?
Now I see that, but like I play Pokemon. I'm gonna go play Pokemon Go when I get off stream, probably.
Yeah,
I still play.
People generally just like it just because they play Pokemon Go. But people who don't play Go really don't like Let's Go.
But I'm hardcore into the PvP though. So like,
I don't know how long I would have played Pokemon Go, but Pokemon Go are the ones who ruined Pokemon Go for me. They came out with an update that didn't allow you to have a jailbroken phone.
Yeah,
so I was like, well, I'm not unjailbreaking my phone for Pokemon, so I gave up.
Yeah, they cracked down. When I first started playing back in 2016, I was just a cheater. I just used geolocation and just moved around.
It's not even like I used the jailbrokenness for it. Like, it was really simple to get, like, refresh. I would just drive, like, 2 laps around a graveyard, and I had everything was full.
Yeah.
They got the Pokeball Plus now. It's alright. Go ahead.
Hey, Steve, I don't know what, did you beat your last time, you think?
I crushed my last time. My last time was, like, 44 something. This one was 37, like, 50. Like, I got under the under.
I only beat my last time by 2 minutes 56 seconds, but it could have been so much more if I didn't play so bad. Now this thing is my worst ranked starter.
Swords Dance made a huge difference.
Oh yeah,
but I just really need to remember to use those candies before the Rival 6. Like the slow speed really just hurt.
I had like 2 or 3 resets on Rival 6 before I just gave up and decided using candy. Because when I went into Rival 6, I'm like, okay, this is perfect. I'm just before level up. So that way, after I defeat the Pidgeot, I level up. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to level up on the Charizard now. And I did level up on the Charizard.
Well,
like, it was a double level up battle.
Medium slow is a bad leveling group. You have to precisely plan it out to where you level up like maybe on the Nidoking and Giovanni spot. And then and only then maybe you can make it to like the Rhyhorn or something like that, then set up. Medium slow is such a bad group to try to just make it through 2 fights or something with it.
Yeah.
Very precise.
Austin has got this thing where he let us know what exactly you need to be in order to basically level up on every member of the Elite Four.
54 after the Rival 6.
Well, he let us know. Like, for instance, medium fast, I believe, was level 56, but you also need to beat Mr. Mime Guy in the Victory Road.
If you're curious about this one, this is an experimental route. This is like medium slow, really good Pokemon. Candy to 48 for Rival 6. You'll hit 49 right after the fight. You won't level up during the fight. Candy to 51, and then you won't level up till after Lorelei, after Bruno. You level up at the end of Agatha, in the middle of Lance, but you won't level up until after the Charizard in the champion fight. You'll level up on Rhydon, free setup. I taught Mega Drain, so I could just tank whatever the first 2 Pokemon did, healed up to full, setup, healed up to full, and then just swept the rest of the team.
Yeah, I had to get the Fire Blast Mist because I did save a Candy, but unfortunately I leveled up on the Charizard. And honestly, it wasn't even close. Like, I looked at my overlay. My overlay said I still needed 1,400 more experience. Like, I was negative 1,400. So, like, that's like several levels.
I guess one day I might have to, since I got the ROM now, I have to figure out. It's probably location. The game probably doesn't think there's a 152nd Pokemon, and it's trying to read something. I have to look at my overlay, then take a look at the ROM, I guess.
Well, I definitely would recommend that you get together with Jesco and tell him about the getting rid of the text thing, so that way all of the options are just instant.
If I remember, I'm going to go do something else for a minute. If I remember, I'll type it in and I'll look, and I'll write the location and the code that you put in there inside the blue Discord, or whatever it is, black backport Discord.
Okay.
That's what it is. Shouldn't be too hard to
make
change.
Make sure you at Jesco, or he probably won't notice.
Okay. I will.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. I will see you guys probably sometime next week. Bye.
Are you still here, Speedrunner?
Yeah, I'm back. I had to deafen myself, do my outro, because I didn't know how long we'd be talking for.
Oh, it's fine.
Steve's got a bad habit of
are you done streaming?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, well, I'm not done. Hey, it was a pretty good stream. I'll put that stuff in the Discord in a minute.
All right.
I'll see y'all guys. All right. We're back. Let me get back over. I appreciate you guys showing up for the stream. It's a little bit different. Let's see here. I was saying see you to them. Yeah, I'm still live. Pokeball Plus is like so you don't have to manually catch and spin stuff, because you know Pokemon Go's like a walk around type stuff. Should you play Let's Go? I mean, it's got like Pokemon Go. I think it's a beautiful game. It's something fun to play. It's really casual, but I think the graphics and stuff like that are really probably second only to Pokemon Snap. Really good looking. And sorry I couldn't like completely pay attention to the chat, just because it's kind of hard when you're talking to 2 other people. And you've seen how much I talk. I talk a lot. I talk enough to distract them. So, you know, pretty cool, I guess. Got the Chrono Trigger music on. Rip Akira Toriyama. So that's pretty good. I actually got some videos upcoming that are going to be pretty good. We got Tentacruel tomorrow. Finally, we got Tentacruel coming up. Flygon. Something else. I don't really know what's coming in the future, but I do think that's going to be about it for me. I don't even think I'm going to play as today. I don't really care. Yeah, Tentacruel's interesting. Pretty good. We're getting to some banger runs. I appreciate you guys showing up. Annie, some gal. I feel like you guys are a lot on like speed stream and stuff, so I appreciate you coming over. But video tomorrow, video every Sunday for the foreseeable future. Slow growth rate. It's better than you think. You'll just have to keep a watch. It'll come out tomorrow, 1 p.m., 2 p.m. Central. I don't know when I release videos. Billy, it was a fun stream. Appreciate you guys showing up. I will catch you tomorrow.